May guidance po na ano po yun? Huwag magbigay ng impormasyon?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning po.
Yes, good morning, Commissioner Lizada. Commissioner, kasi po yung mga tanong namin, would you know in particular yung pong ilan ang may kaso dito po sa Civil Service Commission?
What period are we talking about, sir? Because the request for inventory or audit that my office initiated from 2009 to 2020, sir, we were given a list of 74 cases, sir.
74 cases. Would
This
you
is
know,
from 2010 to 2020, sir. Correct.
Thank you for that, Commissioner Lizada. We are very happy with that kasi po ang amin naman kung anong aabutin ng inyong mga kaso, but 2010 is maganda po yan dahil talagang malayo, magmula pa ho sa ngayon, 10 years. Ma'am, malaman lang po namin, ilan po ang mga regional vice president na may mga kaso?
Sir, based on the data given to me by my legal staff, RVPs po na meron ho kaming listahan based on the list submitted by the Office of Legal Affairs to us. The names of the following are appearing. Do you want the names, sir, of the RVPs?
Sige po, ma'am. Can you kindly name them?
Mr. Ernesto V. Beltran, Mr. Dennis Adre, Mr. Macabato, Acting RVP Colero, Miriam Grace Pamonag. Hindi ko lang ho alam kung if Miriam Grace is RVP, but ito yung lumalabas sa amin, sir, na binigay ko ng legal ko.
Madam Commissioner, yan pong mga kaso na po ba yan ay decided na o marami pong nakapending pa rin dyan sa inyo?
If we're talking about cases from before the previous commission, sir, meron hong dalawang MR remaining and meron din mga pending, sir.
Ilan po, ma'am, ang pending?
Based on what my legal gave me, I have 19, sir. I might be wrong, but ito ho yung, because I requested for a summary from my legal of the cases. So, from as far as I'm concerned, sir, dito na binibigay sa akin, 19.
Ma'am, bakit, di ba po ang mandate niyo is that within 6 months, these cases should have been resolved and given to the agency concerned?
Exactly, sir, the same question that I have, because ever since I got the list from my legal, pinalagay ko yung mga red flags and observations, and I see some periods that are quite short and some periods that medyo years po, sir, ang nakikita ko dito ang iba.
Some
Mr. Chair,
cases na
Chair, I
mabilis na resolve, yung iba naman po pinapatagal, nakapark po dyan.
Can we request them to use an earphone or what?
Commissioner
It's
Lizada,
very difficult to understand the answer, Mr. Chair.
Commissioner Lizada, the Honorable Marcoleta is requesting kasi po gusto niyang intindihin yung sinasabi niyo. Medyo yung signal ata magulo. Hindi ho na masyadong ma-decipher po, ma'am.
How is this, Mr. Chairman? Congressman Marcoleta, can you hear na po better?
Medyo maganda ng konti, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, ma'am. Salamat po.
Salamat, Mr. Chair.
Ma'am, alam po, maraming mga nakapending na matagal, taon, at marami din pong mabilis na desisyonan.
As far as the summary given to me po by my legal, merong 10 months, meron hong 6 years, merong mga 3 months po. Iba-iba ho yung mga periods, sir.
Would those cases constitute a dismissal from the service?
Some, meron po.
Some meaning more than 2, Madam Commissioner.
You are correct, Mr. Chairman.
Salamat, Madam Commissioner. Madam Commissioner, ang tanong ko lang po, bakit po parang si Attorney Ronquillo was supposed to be representing the CSC, bakit po parang wala silang hawak na figures at wala pong mga hawak na dokumento katulad po ng hawak nyo sa ngayon?
When the President came out with a memo, sir, creating the task force on Philhealth, my office initiated an internal audit or inventory kasi literally bago ho ako sa CSC. And I wanted to see the pattern, if ever may pattern po, way back. But what I got, ang hiningi ko lang po ay 2010 hanggang current. And I realized the creation of Philhealth was prior to 2010. So I wanted to see po kung ano yung data na meron available. So hiningi ko, again, from the establishment of Philhealth, I wanted to see kung pabalik-balik lang po ba o paulit-ulit lang ba ang mga kinakasuhan. So that's what I have right now, but I'm waiting for, and this was shared po sa office ni Chairman by the Office of Legal Affairs when they gave the data to me, sir. Because I wanted to see the pattern.
May I interject?
Yes, go ahead, go ahead.
Madam Commissioner, I think the chairman is asking a very basic question. As a matter of fact, we are surprised why Attorney Ronquillo is not able to give us at least the number of cases of PhilHealth officials that are still pending with CSC. I'd like to believe that the question is very simple. Tinatanong lamang po kung ilan yung kaso. And considering that PhilHealth is the flavor of the day, in anticipation of questions like that, kaya naman po kayo tinawag para mabigyan nyo kami ng ayuda sa mga gustong impormasyon na makuha namin. Pati po ba yung number of cases lang, hindi niya maibigay? May I ask you, Madam, what is the number of existing or pending cases with the CSC as of today?
As far as yung binigay ko sa akin ng legal ko, it is 19, sir. Unless meron hong iba pa na nasa NCR, iba pa rin ho yun. Kasi meron hong na-file baka sa NCR, iba rin ho ang nasa central office.
So what is the total number, all in all, now pending?
Based ho yung binigay sa akin, sir, it's 19.
19. What is the
Yes, sir.
nature of those cases?
It varies, sir. Meron hong, karamihan po nito ay mga administrative charges, may mga grave misconduct, meron ho tayong mga...
Ilan po yung mga
appointments.
cases that will require dismissal? For example, grave misconduct.
If I may be allowed, sir, to look at my list, sir. Are we talking about yung ngayon ho current or yung remaining
Out
pa
of the
ho?
19.
Kasi meron po,
Out of the 19,
Okay.
alam po ninyo, ang importansya sa amin ngayon, because we're taking a good attention on the manner the funds of PhilHealth is being administered or being taken care of. So, isa po yan sa tinitingnan namin, ano-ano po ba yung mga kasong naisampa sa inyo? And we would like to believe that because the objective is very important na maisaayos nga natin ang pondo, we would like and we anticipate CSC to be able to help us in being able to adjudicate all these cases in the soonest possible time. Madam Commissioner,
Yes, sir.
we're talking of the funds of the people.
yes, sir.
We're talking here of an institution that takes care of about 200 billion pesos a year. Ngayon po kung may magsasampa ng kaso sa inyo, we don't suppose that you take your sweet time. Pondo po ito kailangan po nating maisaayos lahat. Kanina po tinatanong ng chairman, I think he's very solicitous. Number pa lang, hindi na masabi ng Atty. Ronquillo. May I deviate a little more, Mr. Chair? Totoo po ba na nanggaling po sa CSC yung award ng isang key official that is responsible in constructing the database of PhilHealth at saka yung nagmamanage ng information technology. Ang Civil Service Commission po, ang gumawa ng award na yon. Parang ang ibig sabihin, talagang maganda ang database na nagawa ng PhilHealth. And the one managing the information technology was also awarded. Hindi ko alam kung parehong tao yon. Is it true that it came from the civil service, yung pagbibigay ng award na yon? Because later on, nagsalita po si President Morales, nasabi niya, ang pinakaugat ng corruption dito ay dahil sa database is fragmented. So how do you reconcile the fact that you awarded those particular personnel managing the database of Philhealth and the information technology when later on the President himself na sinabi niya, dito po nag-uugat yung database po namin fragmented, mali-mali. So how would you reconcile that award and the admission of the President of Philhealth later na ito yung pinaka-ugat ng pinagmumulan ng anomaly? Kasi nga ho, hindi nila maisaayos. Will you explain that?
Commissioner Lizada.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Congressman Marcoleta. Definitely not during my time. Kaya nga ho, I made the inquiry kasi gusto ko hong malaman. Definitely, hindi ho ako part ng commission na yan na nag-award sa Philhealth. And if there was any award, I would like to refer this to ASCOM Ronquillo because I am not aware of any awards are being given.
Honorable Marcoleta,
During my time.
before you continue, Madam Commissioner Lizada.
Yes, Chair.
Yes. Ito pong umagang ito, supposedly si Attorney Ronquillo is representing the Civil Service Commission and Chairperson Bala. Is that not correct? Di po ba tama yun?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
I'll be straight to the point. Pasensya na po kayo, Commissioner, at hindi ko naman nilalahat. Pero meron po bang pagkilos o may galaw na isuppress ang information dito sa investigasyon ng Kongreso at ng mga iba pang opisina ng ating gobyerno?
Sir, can you repeat your question? May suppression ba on?
May suppression ba ng mga data? Kasi kanina tinatanong namin kay Atty. Ronquillo, very basic, siya ang nagre-represent ng Civil Service Commission. Nung kayo po sumagot, binigay niyo lahat ng mga numero, meron po bang move sa loob ng Civil Service Commission to suppress information and not to give it to this committee? Please be honest, Commissioner Lizada.
Mr. Chairman, we had a meeting ever since lumabas po yung memorandum ng Presidente. Right away, we had a virtual meeting. And yes, sir, may guidance po regarding yung concern niyo po. May guidance po.
May guidance po na ano po yun? Huwag magbigay ng impormasyon?
Yes, sir.
May I know where it's coming from? Is obviously, Commissioner Lizada, sinasabi mo sa amin yung mga kaso, so it's not you. So where is that directive coming from, Commissioner Lizada?
From the other member of the commission, sir.
From the what?
Can you be frank enough to tell us, Commissioner Lizada, kung sino po? Because you're a commissioner, and I could assume only one person can order the other commissioners and administratively supervise and control the other employees of the Civil Service Commission, and that is Chairperson Bala. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Chair, is it now correct to assume that the chairperson of the Civil Service Commission is the one that is suppressing the information that should be given to us in this investigation?
Commissioner Bala, the question is the chairperson of the Commission on Civil Service the authority ordering the Commission and the employees of the Civil Service Commission
Not to cooperate with us?
not to cooperate and to divulge information?
Mr. Chair, is it directed to me?
Yes, Commissioner Lizada.
As far as I can recall, sir, in the commission meeting, the guidance given to us is that
Who gave the guidance, madam? Who gave the guidance?
the chairperson po.
Okay. When you say the chairperson, Chairperson Bala of the Civil Service Commission.
Yes, Mr.
The
Chair.
guidance given to you is to go slow on the information. Do not cooperate with us. Let's not divulge information and words like that. That is very clear, Madam. I know you are a crusader. I know you came from LTFRB. And I salute you for doing a lot of reforms in LTFRB. I think you are playing a good job now by cooperating with us.
And by helping us, Commissioner Lizada, I would like to thank you for that.
Mr. Chair, may I say something?
Before po kayo magsalita, nung nagsalita po si Chairman Bala na huwag kayong magbigay ng impormasyon at huwag kayong magsalita dito sa komite, marami pong nakaharap at marami kayong kasama?
Yes, sir. It was recorded as well. All the members po nung those who usually attend the commission meetings and other directors, sir.
So nandun po yung mga commissioners, 2 commissioners, and the other, at yung iba po mga directors at opisyales ng Civil Service Commission.
Yes, sir. Bale, isa na lang ho akong commissioner na naiwan. The other one retired already last February, sir, this year.
Okay, ma'am, please, kung ano po yung gusto niyo sabihin?
Yun lang po kasi when the President came out with this directive and knowing how grand the effect of what is happening, I initiated po yung audit and yung inventory, which naman po was taken well by the chairman as to the list. And then I requested for priority on resolving of the cases na unahin ho muna yung mga RVPs. And then the RVPs with other correspondents and the other list cases na po. So, kagaya ho nung sinabi ni Congressman Mark Coleta na regarding the reward, I have never been part and I will always stand by kung ano ho yung tama at totoo lamang. That's why I want to get down to the truth of it. That's why I'm asking for the inventory as well. So, yun lang po, Mr. Chair. I have the best of intentions in asking data within CSC. And I believe it is our duty to do so.
Mr. Chair, may I ask a few more questions?
Go ahead.
Commissioner Lizada, the other day, I think earlier in our investigation, we were asking about the competence and eligibility of the key officials of Philhealth. And at some point in time, we came across of, I think, a policy in Philhealth that a salary grade 24 employee, government employee, with a specific relation with Philhealth should have at least master's degree. And I think that was admitted by one of the officials before us at that time. But somewhere along the line, Madam Commissioner, Philhealth asked the Civil Service Commission to waive that particular requirement to the extent that some of those key officials did not have master's degree. Number one question, did CSC really waive that requirement for and in behalf of those requesting Philhealth officials? And what is the reason for waiving that if that requirement was indeed waived?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman,
Go ahead, Commissioner Lizada.
we have on board our Director Rodolfo Encajonado, who is in charge as well of itong tinatanong ho ni Congressman Mark Coleta. I think he is in a better position regarding qualification standards and the policies issued pursuant thereto. May he be recognized, Mr. Chairman.
Before that, Deputy Speaker Marcoleta, alam niyo ho, si Secretary Duque nakatrabaho ko, hindi naman po yan lingid sa kalaman ng karamihan. At masakit pong itanong sa akin to, but I have to ask this question. Naging Civil Service Chairman din po siya eh. Tama po ba, Commissioner Lizada?
Tama po, Mr. Chairman.
May connection po ba yung pagiging chairman niya dito sa pagpigil ng impormasyon na ibigay sa amin ng Civil Service Commission?
May connection po na Mr. Chair?
May connection po ba dahilan sa siya po yung nagsilbi bago kay Chairperson Bala, may mga tao dyan na galing Philhealth and I'm sure konektado sa kanya. Ito po ba may connection sa pagiging dati niyang chairman ng Civil Service Commission?
Sir, for the record, I do not have direct evidence on whether meron siyang connection. Pero going back po dun sa sinabi ko ni Asco Mariel kanina, which was one of my concerns previously, a Philhealth employee reviewing Philhealth cases well with me. That's why I questioned it po. And then that's why tinatanong ko nga ho yung the propriety of our lawyers who were formerly involved or connected with Philhealth. And I looked at the disposition of the cases by the person. So, yun nga ho yung concern ko. I would like to address that as well. But as to the connection, sir, yung sinasabi niyo kay former Secretary Duque and itong mga ibang cases po, I do not have direct evidence of that, sir.
If there will be, because you are a constitutional body, if there will be a legal action to be taken by Congress, Commissioner Lizada, titindigan niyo po yung salita ninyo na ayaw magbigay ng impormasyon ni Chairman Bala at ayaw mag-cooperate dito sa Kongreso?
Sir, that is the truth. That was disclosed and the meeting was recorded, sir.
The meeting was recorded at merong minutes nung inyong pag-uusap?
Meron, sir, which is my point now. Kaya nga ho, the minutes was supposed to be
Mr. Chair,
approved.
we can request a copy of the minutes of that meeting for our reference.
Sir, sorry, Mr. Chair. That's why one of my concerns, I did not move for the approval of the minutes kasi the declaration was not reflected in the minutes, but the audio says otherwise. So that's why we're preparing our memo for the correction of the minutes, sir.
There was an audio of the meeting, but the minutes to be approved, tinanggal na po yun. Can you tell us exactly what were the words of Chairperson Bala?
If my recollection serves me right, this information should not be made public, nor should be given out to anyone who would be asking, either in aid of legislation or investigation. Parang ganon. Yun ho yung matandaan ko, sir.
Madam Commissioner, you are now in the process of correcting that and reflecting those statements or phrases to rectify what really happened, and that will be borne out by the minutes. You are now correcting that minutes, Madam Commissioner?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Yes, Mr. Chair. Yun ho yung memo ko because when I read it, and apparently it does not faithfully reproduce what was taken up during the meeting.
So
And
what is the process, Mr. Chair, Madam Commissioner, in correcting that? As soon as you are able to suggest those corrections, who is going to approve that? Maybe somebody is going to disapprove the correction. What will happen next?
So far, dalawa lang ho kami ngayon sa commission, Mr. Chair. So ako ho yung mag-move for the approval of the minutes and it will be seconded by the other member of the commission. So hindi ho yan ma-finalize or ma-formalize if there is no motion for approval of the minutes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so there are no impediments for the correction of the minutes. And after the minutes is corrected, Madam Commissioner, the committee is requesting for a copy of that corrected minutes for our reference. Will you be able to do that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
If it will already be carried out in another meeting, sir.
Thank you. Session suspended for 1 minute.